Everybody does chicken and waffles, so I mean, why not chicken and donuts?
It's influenced from all kinds of Mediterranean and African and Eastern countries.
Cool trip. You know, the massive beds for the white and the brown mushrooms. The Phillips with the more exotic mushrooms.
So this is called phase one composting. So after the compost is pasteurized, we plant the mushroom spore. About 21 days it takes us, we build a full colony of mushroom spore in the peat moss. So this room has about 8,000 square feet of growing surface in it. Our farm, we grow the majority white and brown and shiitake and oyster.
Right now we get about 650 to 700,000 pounds every week through these doors. From that pallet tag, we're able to trace it back to every grower, when it was picked. We do about 60% of our business is retail, supermarkets. Slice everything directly in the till, and then it's wrapped. We want to get it wrapped as quickly as possible. Once you slice that mushroom, the moisture starts evaporating quicker, it'll start to break down, dry out.
Number one industry in Pennsylvania is agriculture. Number one vegetable cash crop, mushrooms. We took a process that could take up to 6 years, we shrunk it down to 4 months. We make the food source more readily available by using red oak sawdust. All organic material on this farm is recycled into potting soil. Every one of the logs that we have is moved 7 times by hand. And at any one time, we had between 600 and 700,000 logs on the farm. So it's very, very labor intense. We've been certified organic since 1997. We grow this on sterilized cottonseed hulls that has some wheat bran and wheat straw added to it. We'll sterilize it, we inoculate it as it's going into the bag, and about 8 days later it starts to form these brooding bodies, and then we move them to a growing room. Oyster mushrooms take the lowest carbon dioxide. We grow 3 different kinds. We have gray oyster, brown oyster, and yellow oyster. This mushroom is the one that's grown the most around the world because it'll grow on anything. It'll grow on wet paper.
We only serve vegetables at Veg. You do them in a million different ways. You don't really need to eat meat to have a great, satisfying meal.
I thought Sorberto was outstanding. Everything there was just on spot. I mean, I couldn't pick a bad dish.
Hungry Pigeon prepares almost everything in-house, including their pickles, their creme fraiche.
This restaurant's opened by Chef Jose Garces. He's well known from competing on the show Next Iron Chef.
Market Street will become the pedestrian walkway to the waterfront, so I thought that this would be a really good location.
We are proud to be an agent of change in making our food supply wholesome and transparent. As our commitment to being relentless advocates for our customers strengthens, we continue to work on cleaner ingredient sourcing throughout our bakery. Among our many milestones, we have eliminated GMOs from many of our key ingredients. We use only hormone-free dairy, and we have removed all artificial flavorings and colorings while developing our own natural alternatives. But we have taken this passion one step further with our new Manifesto line of indulgences, ensuring that each ingredient and inclusion is clean and GMO-free. Our task: match flavor and function of ingredients in our 300-plus dessert portfolio, all while delivering our fiercely loyal customers the unparalleled taste, texture, and originality they have grown to expect from us.
We are a for-profit restaurant that happens to donate 100% of their profits to charity.
We were the first distillery to open in Pennsylvania since Prohibition. Now we're up to 1,500 in the country.
A lot of the customers are immigrant, and we're cooking food. It makes people feel like home, and the two cultures can come together and enjoy the food.
It's all about duck in the kitchen, right?
Our friends at Jergowitz Duck Farm.
Everything just looks so clean and
all locally grown.
The cheesesteak became such an iconic sandwich because of its simplicity. Pat's invented the cheesesteak. They invented it, they really did. But as you can tell, if you've gone to every different cheesesteak place, you'll notice they're all good, they're just all different. I tell anyone that comes in the city, go to Pat's, go to Gino's, go to Jim's, go to Steve's, Princess Steaks, go to Tony Luke's. And then when you're done, whatever one you like is the one you should go to. If I had $1 for every time I was walking or in a restaurant eating dinner and someone come over and go, oh my God, Tony Luke, Gino, Frank from Pat's. Oh, Pat's, I love you, Tony. You and Gino suck. And then walk away. So what I'll do is I'll lay a bunch of steak down. Now when I want to finish a steak, I will bring the steak over here. Light oil, it'll come on this side. Now this is a little hotter. Now once I move the steak, what I'll do is I'll spread the steak apart. And all I'm doing is tearing it. I'm not chopping it, I'm tearing it apart. Now I'll take my onions and I'll lay them right in, because I'm all about mixing all the flavors together. This red is almost gone. Now I take my salt and I'll salt it. Take our cheese, we layer it in. Now we take it and we flip it. All of the juice on that cheese is in that sandwich. Do you see how juicy that is? See that sandwich? That's not oil. See it? That's juice of that steak.
Pat's is better.
I think I gotta get Pat's.
I like these better. No bueno.
No bueno.
Pat's out.
Pat's right now.
I'm hearing a lot of Pat's here. I'm just saying that.
Whiz, absolutely, definitely whiz. Could use more whiz.
Whiz onions, peppers, more whiz. Whiz onions.
Whiz, onions, and cherry peppers. I'm going to digress American with onions.
Whiz with the works is the winner. Thank you. Sauteed veggies and cheese whiz.
Whiz. All the way.